Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, gather around because today we're diving into the world of financial wisdom with a twist of fun. Yes, we're talking about Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Now, if you're expecting a snoozefest about budgets and spreadsheets, hold on to your hats. Rich Dad Poor Dad is not just a book, it's a revelation. Published way back in 1997, this gem falls under the personal finance and self-help genre. And trust me, it's more exciting than it sounds. Our author, Robert Kiyosaki, shares his life story by introducing us to two pivotal figures, his poor dad and his rich dad. Now, poor dad is not some down-and-out character living under a bridge, he's Kiyosaki's real dad, a highly educated man with a good job but, alas, financial struggles. Enter Rich Dad, who happens to be Kiyosaki's best friend's father, a high school dropout turned millionaire entrepreneur. Talk about contrasting life lessons. The book is like a financial duel between these two father figures. Poor Dad says, go to school, get good grades, and find a safe, secure job. Rich Dad counters with, learn about money, make it work for you, and don't be afraid to take risks. And there you have the essence of the book, financial literacy, understanding assets and liabilities, and the wonders of entrepreneurship and investment. Intrigued? Well, let's dig deeper. Highlight and summary. All right, folks, buckle up because we're about to embark on a financial rollercoaster. Kiyosaki doesn't just throw random advice at us, he builds his lessons through stories and personal experiences. Imagine learning about money by sitting down with a rich uncle who loves telling stories, except this uncle is actually two dads. First off, the main premise. Rich Dad teaches young Robert how money works and, more importantly, how to make it work for you. Poor Dad, on the other hand, is all about job security and traditional education. The book is neatly structured around several lessons Kiyosaki learns from his two dads. Each chapter is like a mini-adventure in financial wisdom. We kick off with the rich don't work for money. Wait, what? Yep, Rich Dad tells us that working solely for a paycheck is for suckers. Instead, he emphasizes creating sources of passive income. Then we move on to the importance of financial education, where Rich Dad laments how schools teach everything from algebra to zoology but zilch about money. Characters? Oh, they are a hoot. Rich Dad is like that cool uncle who's always got some new business idea. He's practical, a bit of a risk taker, and always looking for the next investment opportunity. Poor Dad, in contrast, is the embodiment of conventional wisdom. He values education, job security, and playing it safe. Kiyosaki himself is our eager learner, navigating these conflicting philosophies and trying to make sense of it all. Now, let's talk writing style. If you're worried this book is written in financial gobbledygook, relax. Kiyosaki's style is simple and conversational, like chatting with a buddy over coffee. He uses anecdotes, lots of them, to make his points. And these aren't just any stories, they're engaging and often funny, making the lesson stick in your mind. One of the book's biggest contributions is its push for financial education. Kiyosaki argues that understanding money is crucial, yet traditional schools do a terrible job teaching it. Instead of relying on formal education alone, he encourages self-education through books, seminars, and mentors. It's like he's saying, hey, you. Yes, you. Pick up a book and learn about money before it's too late. The crux of Kiyosaki's lessons, assets versus liabilities. He makes it clear that an asset is something that puts money in your pocket, while a liability is something that takes money out. Seems simple, right? Yet many people get it wrong. Your home, for instance, might feel like an asset, but if it's costing you money, it's actually a liability. Kiyosaki encourages us to invest in real assets like real estate, stocks, and businesses, things that generate income. Entrepreneurship and investment are also big themes. Kiyosaki is all about thinking like an entrepreneur and building or acquiring assets that produce passive income. He wants us to break free from the mindset of working for money and instead focus on making money work for us. It's like the financial equivalent of having your cake and eating it too. Conclusion. So, what's the final verdict on Rich Dad, Poor Dad? In a word, transformative. This book is a game changer for anyone looking to improve their financial literacy and take control of their financial future. Kiyosaki's accessible and motivational style makes complex financial concepts easy to understand and, more importantly, easy to implement. Let's recap the key points. First, the importance of financial education cannot be overstated. Kiyosaki drives home the fact that traditional schooling misses out on teaching us how to handle money effectively. Second, understanding the difference between assets and liabilities is crucial. Knowing what puts money in your pocket versus what takes it out can make all the difference in achieving financial freedom. Lastly, embracing entrepreneurship and investment can lead to financial independence and a more secure future. Would I recommend this book? Absolutely. It's perfect for anyone new to personal finance, as well as those looking to refresh their financial knowledge. Whether you're a young professional just starting out or someone rethinking your financial strategies, this book offers valuable insights. Kiyosaki's lessons encourage readers to think differently about money and work, urging us to take proactive steps towards financial success. In conclusion, Rich Dad, Poor Dad isn't just a book about making money, it's about changing your mindset. It's about challenging the status quo and daring to take control of your financial destiny. So, go ahead, grab a copy, and start your journey towards financial literacy and independence. Remember, it's not about working for money, it's about making money work for you. Happy reading and happy investing.